Okay guys, so we finished our back workout. Now we're doing shoulders. Shoulders is an area I believe that Stan is something you really want to bring up, right? Yep. Mentioned that to me the other day, so I'm glad we're doing shoulders today. We're back to the SPEC training and we're on the S, which is stretch emphasis. Shoulders are a hard muscle to get a good stretch in. Chest is pretty easy, you know, the hamstrings are easy with stiff leg deadlifts. Back is easy, but shoulders are tough. So I wanted to do this play on an incline side lateral instead of just regular side lateral. First of all, I want to give Stan a different angle to work the shoulders from. Second of all, you'll see when he does this movement, what I have him do is at the bottom of the movement, he's actually going to try to touch the dumbbells behind his back. And you'll understand what I'm talking about when you see him do it. They're not going to actually touch, but he's going to actually try to do it. And when he does it, it's going to pull on his shoulders, so it's going to stretch him. He's going to hold that stretch for about 4 seconds. And then the key thing is out of that stretch, he's going to muscle the weight to the top. He's not going to throw the weight. When you muscle the weight to the top, I mean very slowly initiate the movement out of the stretch and squeeze to the top. This way you don't have to use a lot of weight. You keep the movement very strict. You keep it on the lateral deltoid, and you can even feel it work sort of the lateral deltoid into the front deltoid. It's a very interesting angle, but you have to perform it quickly. And again, this is stretch emphasis on the incline laterals. Okay, so you can see the angle of the bench, just about 45 degrees or so. Now Dave will show you, he'll go behind him during this set so you can see how he's actually trying to squeeze the dumbbells to touch behind him. Sort of like hugging the back of the bench. That's gonna put a stretch on the deltoids. The stretch that we need. He's gonna hold for 4 seconds. And then he's gonna muscle his way to the top, bringing the arms about parallel to the ground, trying to keep the hands flat to the floor, as you can see. That way most of the emphasis is on the lateral deltoid. Now I'm gonna let Dave go around to the back and show you how he's hugging the bench from the back. And you can see as he's behind him, he's actually pulling the dumbbells together in the back room, which is helping to put that deep stretch on the shoulders. This is a very unique angle for the lateral deltoids. And you'll feel it differently when you get up off the bench. You can feel the difference from regular side lateral standing or seated straight up. Come on, Stan. Come on. Olympia shoulders, Olympia shoulders. Come on. Muscle it out. Good. Come on. Got 2 sets to work. Up. That's it. Everything you got. Up. Good.
Yeah, it's really like very different.
Okay, so our second exercise in our shoulder program in SPEC training is the P portion. So we're going to be doing peak contraction emphasis, and the exercise we're going to use for this is a low cable incline front raise. Again, this is another unique angle for the shoulders. We're looking to build that fullness right here on the front of the shoulder, so it caps over like this and separates from the chest. It's going to be an incline movement. At the top, we're going to hold the squeeze for 4 seconds, 4 to 5 seconds. And again, I always talk about the difference between contraction and hypercontraction. Contracting a muscle just basically means you're holding the muscle against the weight. Hypercontraction means that you're also actively in your mind flexing the muscle like you'd be flexing on stage or practicing posing. So we're going to hold 4 seconds at the top, controlled lowering, and then again come to the top in about 1 second. And this is going to work the front of the shoulders, and again, Stan the man will demonstrate in just a moment. All right guys, so Stan is here doing now the low pulley incline front raise. The first set, I had the bench at about 60 to 65 degrees. On this set, this is the second set, I have it closer to about 70 to 75 degrees. And this is because we're working the peak contraction. We're emphasizing the peak contraction, and I felt like we needed a little bit steeper of an angle to work against gravity a little bit better, get a stronger contraction at the top. As you can see, controlled lowering up to the top, holding for 4 seconds. And again, he's not only holding against the resistance, he's actively squeezing the muscle. He's flexing the muscle. Even if he wasn't holding any weight in his hands, he's thinking about just flexing the muscle. He's getting a full contraction at the top. I'm going to help him get a couple of force reps. Come on, buddy. These are the ones that count now. Up. Good. Start down and sit right at the top. Here we go. Up. Yep. Olympia. Come on, Stan. Up. Come on, all the way. Finish it. Okay, so the third exercise in the shoulder routine of SPEC, the E portion, which is again eccentric or negative emphasis. We're going to just do it on a basic press machine, this one right here. And we're going to face our body into the machine, put our feet behind us. So we're going to try to get sort of almost like a behind the neck press or a dumbbell press type of feeling with it. So it's going to be about a 5-second lowering phase. When you get to the bottom, you don't have to hold. Stan's going to just actually muscle to the top. He's not going to throw it to the top. He's going to muscle to the top in about 1 second, set at the top, and again, 5 seconds on the way down. Amazing for causing fiber trauma and again, muscle growth. Okay, so Stan's doing the presses as I mentioned. He's going to lower over about 5 seconds, get to the bottom, and muscle to the top. The way he's doing them here, facing in towards the machine, we're looking to kind of get, if he would have faced the other way, it would be almost all front deltoids, anterior deltoids, but facing into the machine and moving his body up like this will actually bring some of the lateral deltoids into play as well. And again, we emphasize that eccentric or negative contraction, which is another very, very strong signal for muscle growth. Studies have shown it, and in the trenches, gym goers have seen it happen. Come on, Stan. I'm gonna help him get the force up too. Come on. Come on. Come on. Control. Up. Control. Good. Okay, guys, final exercise in the shoulder routine of SPEC. So we're on the C, which is concentric emphasis, and let me tell you guys, this is tough at this point in the workout. We're doing it on a side lateral machine, a little bit different than the laterals that we did earlier in the workout, but we really want to emphasize the side delt, especially for Stan because he's a classic physique, so he needs that X frame, so we want to get as much lateral deltoid as possible. So we're going to be raising the weight over 5 seconds. And that is very, very tough on side laterals, especially if you initiate the movement very, very slowly, which is what I'm forcing to do. If you throw the bottom of the movement too quickly, you're not going to get a 5 second. You have to go real nice and slow. You hold for about 1 second at the top, controlled negative of about 1 to 2 seconds. Do not try to go heavy on this because I'm letting you know right now you'll get 3 reps and you'll be done. Go nice and light so you can get those 5 seconds on the way up, and it's a killer for the lateral delts. Actually, you guys didn't see this, but he had a lot of trouble getting into the machine because his back is so pumped and his shoulders are so pumped, he's too wide for it. So as you can see, Stan's doing the side lateral, see the side lateral machine here. He chooses not to hold on to the handles. Either way is fine, depending on how you feel it more. If you do hold on to the handles, just don't pull in the hands. So what he's doing here is he's doing a very, very slow 5-second concentric to the top, and he's trying to contract on the 5th second. Then it's just a controlled lowering, not too slow. He's using all lateral deltoids. He's fry you really fast, so I'm going to jump in there and I'm going to give him some force reps as he needs it because these concentrics are killers. Come on. Okay, come on. 4 5 seconds. Here you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. Come on. Come on, Stan. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Fry.
Woo! Fly.
Fry.
Yep.
That's a wrap, guys.
Yeah, feels good. Really pumped. It's nice. Now I gotta go fit that.
Thanks for coming, Stan.
Thank you very much for having me. Thank you.